Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be making bubble prints, and these are the supplies that you will need. I'm using a dish to contain my bubbles in case they start to get too large. So if you have like a tray or a big dish, you can put a couple small containers in. It depends how many colors you want to use. Food dye, again, I'm going to use green and blue because it was just Earth Day. So I'm going to make green and blue bubble prints. We need soap, water, we need a straw, a drinking straw, but we're not gonna drink out of this. We're gonna blow into it. A spoon or something to stir with. And of course you need paper. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is just pour a little bit of water into however many containers you want to make with the colors. So if you want to do 4 colors, you will need 4 containers unless you want to just do 1 color at a time and rinse out your dish in between. I'm going to add a good amount of food dye to each dish. All right. Oops, that's okay. Nice to have a towel nearby in case of accidents. Okay, that's all right. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is add our soap. Just a little squirt. Doesn't have to go crazy. You see a bubble flying through there. And then you wanna stir that up. And wipe off my spoon in between colors just because I don't really want them to mix that much. Okay. All right, next thing, we get our straw. Remember, we are blowing bubbles. We are not drinking the liquid, okay? That's super important. It'll taste nasty. It's not good for you, okay? So you're gonna put it in and blow. So you get a big old amount of bubbles. You're gonna take your paper and you're gonna squish down that paper onto those bubbles. And then, ooh, we have a little bit left on the paper. So I'm gonna do some more. All right, we're making those bubbles. I'm gonna switch to the blue. Okay. Push it down, squish the bubbles. All right, as you can see, it's starting to show up on our paper. Now, if you don't have food dye, you can use paint also. You can just try it with soap and see what that goes like. It's just an experiment, really. So I'm gonna add some more. All right, getting some bubbles. More from the green. I'm gonna put them over the blue this time. You don't want to get the paper wet with the water. You're just getting the bubbles. So it's pretty light. So what can we do to fix that? Well, we can add more food dye, which is what I'm gonna do. I'll show you the difference between just a little bit and more. Okay, so I put about 3 squirts more each. Let's see how these turn out. All right. Don't have to add any more soap. That soap's already in there. So again, blow through the straw. And squish the bubbles. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can see that those definitely turned out a little bit darker than the first ones. Let's try the blue. All right. Find a good spot. Squish, squish, squish. Ooh. Got a little bit. There we go. Okay, so if you can see, I'm starting to layer my paper and build all those colors on there using our bubbles. It gives a really cool pattern, kind of like it's going in circles, because that's what bubbles are. So I hope you have some success with this and you have a lot of fun, and just try it out. I'm using my paper. I'm going to turn it into cards and send them out to my friends. So you guys have a good day. Thanks.